Wow, quite the stack.
Yeah. So whole thing, every single card here.
All right. Alrighty folks, Saturday morning, and you know what that means. We are going to hit some freaking garage sales today. Operating with some pretty serious constraints though. One is that because I am a lazy boy, I slept in and it's already like 9 o'clock and I'm going to play Frisbee at 11. So I have a solid 2 hours, including travel, to try to go find some deals. We're gonna see if I can make anything happen. The sale that I'm actually most, I don't know if it's excited, but I'm at least most intrigued by is actually the sale of another reseller. I could tell they're another reseller because they have a whole bunch of like the same kind of inventory, but I'm gonna go over to there. I don't know if it's like a warehouse or a commercial space or what. See if there are any, maybe some bulk deals to be had. But yeah, let's get out there, let's find some deals and get some profit before I go get my butt kicked in Frisbee.
Hey.
Hi there, is the sale in here?
It is. It's in here, it's all the way back. And it's in the room in the back.
Okay, great, well thank you.
And
we're giving it away practically.
yeah, if it has a price on it, it was from way behind, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
We encourage people to make a big pile,
sure.
and we'll price the whole pile.
Alrighty.
Okay, they were full of nice pieces of glass. I sold this whole table for $8.
All right, wow. 3 of those. Wonder if I could lot those up. You don't have any other DVDs, do you?
Everything we've got's right there.
All here?
Yeah, it's all kid stuff.
Gotcha. Well, at that place, if you heard the guy, they were very motivated to sell, but just didn't have anything that I was looking for. So on to the next one.
Anybody interested in baseball, football, and basketball cards?
Where would those be at? I might be interested.
That whole table there, all those cards, if you take every one of them now, $20. Take every single one of them. Baseball, basketball, football, 18-wheelers, NASCAR.
Wow.
Oddity sets like G.I. Joe and Jaws and Rocky. And,
Quite the stack.
yeah. $20 the whole thing, every single card here.
All right.
I just want to get rid of them.
Sure. All right, so this box is new, and there are the solds when I scan the barcode. Around 30 bucks a piece. Looks like I'm buying this. That's crazy. This one, 30 a piece shipped, sometimes plus shipping. Sells fairly consistently. Wow. All right. That is sweet. Alrighty, sir. I think you found a buyer on the sports cards.
All right.
There's that. I appreciate it.
Load them, dude.
Hey, that's all right. Do you mind if I pull up a little closer at least?
Pull on up over
Over. Okay, great. People, I think I just got a mega sports card score there. If I was looking at the right comps, and I did scan the barcode, so I'm pretty sure I was, those cards are worth at least, like bare minimum, $200 to $300 just with those boxes there, and I just bought the entire table and everything under it for $20. I'm hoping I think I'm gonna have room in the trunk here. He was just looking to get rid of them. Absolutely crazy. You guys know how hot sports cards are right now. I know absolutely nothing about them. So with this lot, I'm definitely gonna pay for my education. May need to enlist someone to kind of help me out. If you guys know much about sports cards, definitely reach out to me because I'm gonna need help sorting this lot out in the near future. But oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm gonna get these things loaded up and talk to you guys a little bit more when I find out more about them later. Are these Jaws cards?
There's a little bit of everybody in there. I think there's Charlie's Angels, Jaws, Star Wars.
That's amazing. I'm impressed that you guys had the discipline to not open some of these. If it was me, I'd just tear through them.
He'd done his run with them all.
Oh, yeah.
And these were spares and extras that the brother-in-law found, and so
All right.
he had already really reached
His capacity, huh?
Yes.
You guys don't have any like old Pokemon cards, do you? Anywhere around here? Yeah. Okay. I have a similar story. My I had a ton of Pokemon cards. They ended up somehow, I don't know if I told my mom to sell them or if she just sold them, like in a yard sale or something. And now almost every yard sale I go to, I'm like, do you have Pokemon cards? Maybe someone else is in a similar situation. Thank you guys so much for the help. This is it.
Okay.
Right there. May still take a bit of a look around here. Monster score. Ooh. Sometimes Burt's Bees stuff, if it's discontinued, can do really well. Nothing. Electronic wipes. Ooh, I could use that. Heck yeah. That's interesting. Bose. Portable speaker charging cradle. These are going for, okay, 23 plus shipping. Not bad. Did you have $1 on this charging thing too?
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me. And that is how it's done, folks. Well, this, folks, is what you call a successful sale. So yeah, absolutely insane score right in the middle of the morning. The craziest thing is that was not even what I was most excited for about this morning. It was a random unmarked sale, just pulled off onto the side of the road on a whim, which I found is usually the way that I do get my biggest scores. So that's a big tip for you guys, because they're much more likely to be unpicked. Basically, all the other sharks won't know about it. But if you guys have ever seen a larger sports card score than this one at a yard sale, definitely link it to me in the comments below. If you haven't, you know what you gotta do. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We are extremely tantalizingly close to 1 million subscribers on this channel. How would it feel to be my 1,000,000th subscriber? Just think about that. Maybe I'll pull a Mr. Beast and just like give $10,000 to my 1,000,000th subscriber. Don't look at the sub count, just press subscribe and make it so that other people in the YouTube world will get exposed to this video. Anyway, let's head in there. And then when I get back today, what I'm most excited about is I'm gonna unpack all of this stuff and calculate it all, figure out to my best ability how much this $20 haul is actually worth. There's that for you.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you find like smaller electronics or video game, if they work. Yeah, and I've got stuff listed on there that I buy, so you can get a little bit of an idea.
Always check in. We're always getting new stuff in.
Yeah, for sure. You have a good one.
Same to you.
All right, so the people that owned that little store there were super nice. Definitely did a little bit of networking with them there. All I bought was this like anti-fatigue mat that I'm gonna put at my shipping station. Nothing really for resale because most of their items were larger. But I'm gonna head back now, start getting this stuff unloaded and figure out what the heck it's worth. Alrighty folks, here it is. The yard sale sports card score of the century. So to be honest with you guys, I really had no idea where to begin on this stuff. I am far from a sports card expert. In fact, I know almost nothing about the niche, but I did kind of know where to start in that all of these suckers right here had barcodes. And that actually was the biggest reason I was willing to pull the trigger on this whole deal. One, because I could scan some of these and see what they were actually going for on eBay, and two, it was so freaking cheap. Like, it is so hard to lose money on a $20 investment of this size. So I've done a little bit of calculating of the things that I do know about and I can look up, and I'm gonna fill you guys in on what the heck the value of this is, starting out just with the stuff that I can look up. Alrighty, so to start off, we've got these Fleer 98 baseball cards here. I've got 14 of these boxes. They're going pretty consistently on eBay for like 10 to 15 a piece plus shipping. So I factored in 10 a piece for those. These 89s, did I say 98 on those? Those are 88. These 89 Fleer baseballs, I want to say someone reached out on Instagram and said that these might have Ken Griffey Jr. and Cal Ripken Jr. in them. They're rookie cards. So those are a little bit more valuable. Looks like those were going very consistently for 25 to 30 each, like 25 to 35. I factored in 25 a piece just to be conservative, and I have 18 of those. So that was a fantastic deal. Definitely one of the best sets in this whole bundle. Then over here, I've got some other 1988 ones. I don't know why these are different. You guys can let me know in the comments if you do. These are only going for around 10 a piece plus shipping as well, and I have 4 of those. Then also the other really interesting set was I have a good number of these NBA Hoops basketball cards from, I want to say, 89, and these are actually doing fairly well. They're going for in the neighborhood of like 30, 35, maybe 40 plus shipping a piece. I factored in 30 a piece, and there are 7 of them, so I'm happy about that. There is a little bit of condition issues on some of them. You can see like we've got a little bit of ripping there. I will need to count the packs in the ones that are open, but that's a pretty conservative estimate on those. Then over here, these guys are not very valuable at all. I don't really know what they are. 1990 Topps Baseball Traded Series. This is like a certain part of a complete set of 1990 cards, I think. We've got these, and then we've also got these Score brand sealed ones over here. They sell in lots okay. Like I was seeing 10 to 20 for like 5 of these. I only factored in $1 a piece for all of these. I'm factoring in $100 in the total equation. That's very conservative. But what I'm probably going to do is sell them in very large lots to differentiate my listing a little bit. So while everyone else has got them in lots of like 5 or 10, I'm probably gonna make a lot of like 30 or 40 of them and see if any like dealers want to bite for like a pretty cheap price, minimize my work on shipping them out. Then this massive stack over here, we've got some more of those traded series ones in here. These are all just miscellaneous loose cards. Like this is where I look at this and I look at all of these stacks, just boxes and boxes of cards that are all loose. We've got everything from like, there's some G.I. Joe cards down in here somewhere. Yeah, right there. G.I. Joe. Up here, we've got some Jaws 2 cards. Like it's all kinds of random stuff. I have no idea where to start with any of this. I'm pretty tempted to just take it all into like a card shop, let them deal with it and give me a lowball offer and just like get on out the door, take my money and run. I guess maybe I should make that my burning question of the day is, if you guys had a lot of this magnitude, mostly this is probably 99% stuff that's worth absolutely nothing. Would you take the time? I mean, this would probably be weeks for me of researching this stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna look up every single card, but I'll have to go through every single one and see if I can pick out like some names I recognize, or I don't even really know. What would you do in my position? Would you do the research? Would you try to get in contact with someone who knows what they're talking about? Do you have a friend who could hook you up with some knowledge and help you out? I'm feeling kind of lost. I will probably end up selling them all as a bulk lot, maybe on Facebook Marketplace or to a local card dealer for way less than it's actually worth, just to get the loose stuff out of my hair and out of my office. But definitely let me know what you would do in the comments, because it may actually influence what I do with all this stuff. And then also, who could forget, in addition to the $20, we have our massive baby formula score. I just need to make that like the title and thumbnail of this video. Massive yard sale baby formula score. Get a solid 3 views on that video. But anyway, I paid $30 for this 6-pack and should very conservatively be able to get 90+ shipping, so I'm happy about that. Definitely, I don't mess too much with baby formula, but if I checked all the seals. They are all sealed, and the use by date is well in the future, June 2021, so I'm gonna throw those on there, and in my experience, they tend to sell pretty quick. But yeah, folks, that brings our grand total value for all of this stuff, not including the loose stuff and the bulk, to $940. Absolutely insane on a $20 deal. And honestly, the craziest thing about this deal is I was this close to not going out this morning. Like, I woke up late. I was only gonna have a couple hours before Frisbee. I was like, do I really want to go out there and try to make a video? And if that one deal hadn't happened, there would be no video. Every other stop that I made was honestly pretty bad. This was the one that completely saved it. So I guess the lesson of this video would just be like, give yourself as many at-bats as possible. This is a game of numbers. Reselling comes down to how many chances you're willing to give yourself. And I know that in some areas, like, there's a lot of competition. In other areas, there just aren't all that many sales. But folks, like, getting out of bed and giving yourself every chance that you can, deals like this are out there, and they're out there everywhere. It's a matter of like just being persistent and doing the work of setting yourself up to get lucky. And I know a lot of people are gonna see this and say, oh dude, you're so lucky, that would never happen to me, never in my area, blah blah blah. And like, yes, this was lucky, but also think about, like, I've been to over 1,000 yard sales in the last couple of years. Like, I'm setting myself up to have luck like this. I'm doing everything in my power to increase my odds. So I would definitely recommend that for all of you guys at home. I have a strong feeling that my office is going to be smelling like cardboard for the next couple weeks, but I'm totally fine with that. Stoked about this score. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the flip.